Hey, welcome to the Tomcat SK8TV show. Today's guest, we got one that don't need an introduction. We got Bam Margera.
What up?
What's up, Bam? Thanks for
How are
doing
you
this.
doing? Yeah.
Happy to have my co-host buddy here, Shaun Ross, with us. So what are you up to on the Jersey Shore?
My wife had to see a dentist out in the Jersey Shore, so we spent the night there. Found a little skate ramp to do something on. It's a really small park, but I think anything's better than nothing. I kind of have a goal to just a trick a day keeps the sanity sane. Yeah, I've been on 18 different medications and treatment, and I found out I don't need any medicine because skateboarding is my medication. So as long as I skate once a day, then my mind's at ease.
Man, how was it? Like, how was FDR, skating FDR back in the day, dude? I love watching your clips there, bringing the street to the park, man.
Yeah, well, um, during the Love Park days, that's where everybody went and everybody skated. And for me, I was never a ledge guy, especially these like high ledges. And it was more of like a meeting point for me, but I never really did anything great at Love Park. And then when FDR happened, it was just pretty much a pyramid of cement and like a, a banked wall, which we call the Indian wall. And once that was there, I skated that every day, and then kind of quickly, the locals just started coughing up money and building more concrete. So it eventually became this massive structure underneath the I-95 bridge, and I skated there every day because that's the type of place that you can't just skate here and there. And like, if you really want to have that place on lockdown, you need to spend a lot of time finding the lines to get speed, and there's a lot of rough concrete, so you got to know when to ollie at times. And sometimes I say if it wasn't for FDR, I would not be pro today, because my whole One Step Beyond video part with audio shoes and a lot of elementality was filmed at FDR, so I have to give a lot of credit to that place.
You're like the heavy charger, like you and like Mike Valley and shit.
Yeah.
They're like going big.
Yeah, the faster the better at FDR.
You wrote it, Shaun?
Yeah, I got to go to New York one time, and my homie Shark Dog picked us up, and I was like, dude, we got to go to FDR. And we went there, and we killed it. But you know what happened to me? My ass went straight for the cradle. And
yeah.
I went boneless the cradle, and I fucking went down so hard I felt like I broke my arm. But you know what? I fucking got up, and I did it. And then after that, I couldn't skate anymore, but we partied till like 1 in the morning with the locals because I boneless the cradle.
Yeah, on 4th of July, they painted the fresh American flag on the cradle, and I used to grind the thing over vert with my eyes closed, and I went there and went straight for the cradle, and I slipped in all the wet paint. I got the gnarliest hipper. I was out for the whole summer. When my friend Jesse Gullings just shattered his hip on that thing too. So, I mean, is what the FDR daggers do is they'll be like, we coughed up enough money to build some more concrete. I'm like, let me guess, you're going to build some 15-foot oververt wall that only Rune Glifberg can skate. Actually, an 18-foot oververt wall. You know what we say? Go big or go home. I'm going to home. I'm 45 years old. I need some smaller shit, man.
So I think I saw somewhere that you're doing a lot of stretching, and you've been ripping lately. Do you credit being able to step it up like you've been doing to the stretching stuff? Or?
Yeah, like I gotta say this. Even at my prime, when I was like 20 years old, riding for Element, riding for Nike, I never even stretched as it was. I would do it for a couple minutes before I skate at the park, and then I would just be like, all right, I'm over it. Let's just get to the trick. Now my wife is a stretch coach, so I just lay on a table for an hour a day. She does all the work. It hurts so good, but it has been so effective that the doctor said that my legs were like dry rotted rubber bands in 2013 from alcohol abuse. So I kind of lost hope at that point, never thinking that it could heal. And then when I met her, she said, don't listen to that idiot. We're going to get your legs back and you're going to be able to skate. So now my passion is fully back to skating again. As long as I don't get hurt, then I'll continue to be able to learn new tricks at the age of 45.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, it's great to see it too.
Oh man, all the CKY stuff with your friends back in the day, like I used to look up to all that shit. Like we got a VHS camera and we did it ourselves.
Yeah.
And then that's how we got into filming our skating clips too.
I think the CKY video was like one of the first videos ever that kind of proved to people that, this is such a DIY movie that, you don't need a Hollywood budget to make something cool. I mean, this kid from Pennsylvania got into a shopping cart and pushed his friend full speed into a pricker bush, and that's free to do. You just go to you just
You're
go to
like
a
the
grocery store and
definition of
make it
the
happen.
American dream.
Yeah, totally. So, I mean, the budget for CKY one was practically nothing at all.
Was the bottlenose Tony Hawk really your first deck?
Absolutely. When I was about 6 years old, I got the Tony Hawk, and I stuck with those boards all the way till I was 13. Yeah, so it was always Pal Peralta, and then it went right to 8th Street, and then from there I got put on 8th Street when it was getting changed to Evil.
Out of all of your stunts that you've done on and off a skateboard, could you pinpoint the one that gave you the biggest adrenaline rush?
Yeah, hands down, the biggest adrenaline rush was doing the loop for the first time. And at that point,
Whoa!
yeah, at that point, there was only 12 people that did it, and I was number 13. It's still an argument between me and
No
Jason
way.
Ellis who did it first, but I can tell you this, it's very scary to try, and
Oh,
it's not a trick and it's not a backflip. It's more of a pause. So this took me 3 years to do. I knocked myself out in Orlando doing it. I knocked myself out at Bob Burnquist doing it the next year. And then when they built one on the Boom Boom Huck Jam in Phoenix, Arizona, I tried it for the third time. And this time I got the advice from Bob Burnquist, which was so good of advice. Roll in like you're just letting the ramp take you to where it's going. You don't have to pump it like it's a half pipe. And as soon as you hit the transition, look at 12 o'clock and follow the stickers and pause your legs. So I did that, and then I did it first try, and I never did it again. I was like, yes, I'm done. I did it. 3 years of this fucking war. Yeah.
Is there any school tricks that you really want to get?
There's like a handful of tricks that I know I could do that I just never have yet. Like a crooked grind and ollie flip out. I know I could do it. Tail slide to kick flip out or front side flip out. Nose slide to nollie heel out. I've been learning a couple new things lately at the age of 45, like nollie pop shove variations that I have landed by accident on a half pipe, and I can officially say that I've never done it before. There's this ramp in Charleston, South Carolina named Vern's Ramp. It's my favorite ramp, and I've been learning all my tricks back again, especially like mini ramp, weird combination tricks that were influenced by Alfonso Rawls and Chad Vaught.
Yeah, I got this little hip thing, and one of my buddies does the blunt to tail slide down. Did you invent that one?
I don't know if I invented it, but I certainly did it one day, not knowing who else did it. It kind of happened by accident at FDR. I did a half cab blunt to blunt slide down, and because it was an accident and because I'd never seen anybody do it before, that could be something invented by me. I mean,
Yeah,
there's a lot of old 80s videos that I haven't seen before that, you might have seen this. There's a lot of weird tricks that went down in the 80s.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it could have happened
Yeah.
before, but not to my knowledge.
Is there any life lessons that you've learned that may help others?
Life lessons, I would say, you know, everything kind of does happen for a reason. I mean, I'm not too happy that I got put away in a treatment center for nearly 3 years. But I feel like at one point I've had so much, so many sports cars in the driveway. I owned a nightclub. I've seen every rock band known to man play that you could have told me that Metallica's playing across the street and I have VIP tickets for me and all my friends. And I'd still say, I don't care. I don't feel like going. I'm bored of everything. So, being locked up for that amount of time, it really opened my eyes to how grateful I should be by even when I first got out, I'm like, I'm in a convertible listening to music. I'm outside at Starbucks having coffee with a pal. This is great. So if that would have happened, I probably would have been in the same rut of just, I did it all and I got really bored of just everything. And now I'm not bored anymore. So maybe
It's
it
like we
took that to realize it.
appreciate our freedom, then kind of.
Yeah, I mean, it's a type of situation like you don't know what freedom is until they take it from you. And they
Right.
certainly did. I couldn't even leave the complex. If I hopped the wall, then I would have to do 90 more days because it's called a 5150. And that's what they do in Florida. It's called the Florida Shuffle. And I was completely stuck in it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, Bam, hang on a second because I'm going to show you my painting back here. So this is my backyard. It's not quite Castle Bam, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, Dalton
Wow,
rode
that
off
looks
the
like
roof.
fun. Where are you guys? You guys are in Riverside?
Rick Elsinore. Yeah.
Oh,
But
cool.
Dalton rode off of that roof, but he broke his board. So
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's sick.
that is badass. That's badass.
That's rad. Nerd
Man,
spirit. All right. Well, it looks like I gotta make a pit stop at Lake Elsinore next time I'm heading that way. That's cool. Yeah, I'll definitely come and skate that thing.
thanks for doing this episode, man. And thank you,
Yeah.
Shaun, for co-hosting.
Cool.